Hi, today I'm going to show how to change the battery on a 2003 Honda Shadow Spirit. It should be a very similar or identical process to many of the other Hondas, like the other model year Shadows or the Rebels, but this one is specifically for the 2003 Shadow Spirit 750. First thing I'm going to do is remove these hex or Allen bolts here and then on the other side as well. That's a 6mm hex. Loosen that. Loosen the other one. These bolts have a little washer on them, so make sure you don't lose that. After that, you should be able to sort of slide this seat backward and pop it off. I'm going to remove this little pack here. Then you're going to use a screwdriver to remove this screw right here. This also has a washer, so don't lose that. This cover will pop off. You're going to have to snake it through all these other parts here. Go. And here is the battery. So now I'm going to remove the connectors from the terminals. I'm going to start with the negative. Make a mental note of which side the positive and negative are on. So you can see here that the negative is on the left side towards the front. I'm going to remove that. Off. This right here, by the way, is the charger for my slow charger, so I'm going to hold on to that. I'm going to remove the positive terminal next. Pull that off. Remove those connectors from the terminals. Get them out of the way. Now the battery's free. Just gonna pull it out, straight up. There it is. By the way, this is the battery type. That's for the 2003 Honda Shadow Spirit. The size is YTZ14S. I'll put a link for the one I used in the description. Okay, next I'm gonna drop the new battery in with the same orientation. Negative terminal facing the front left. So it's going to go in like this. And I've already put the posts into the terminals just really loosely, so that way these little bits don't fall out. So just drop it straight in, like that. Next I'm going to gently remove these posts, or the first one. I'm going to reattach my little charging cable for the slow charger. So I'm going to put my post through the positive side loop. I'm going to grab that connector and we're going to try to put them all in at the same time. So this is going to go into the terminal, or the connector, and then into the actual terminal. So just put that in there. And then we'll lightly screw that in for now, just to hold it in place. Then we're gonna do the same thing here. I'm gonna remove this post, put it through the negative side connector. I'm gonna drop this connector from the bike over the terminal, and then put the post through all of them, like this. Okay, I just kind of hand tightened it. Then I'll grab my screwdriver, tighten everything down. Both sides. Put that little cover back over the positive post. Like that. So that's basically the installation. I'm gonna put this little cover back on. I'm gonna thread this plug through this hole here. This is all optional. If you're not gonna attach a slow charging cable, you don't need to bother with this, but you can just put the cover back on directly. Again, you're gonna have to snake it on there. Line up these holes here. Put the screw back in. I'm gonna kind of thread my little cable down so it can be accessed from the side of the bike, just kind of hanging down over here. Then I'll replace this little pack here, tuck it in, like that. So batteries replaced, I'm gonna just put my seat back on. And that is done by getting this little hook here and sneaking it down through here. So kind of face it down a little bit. And also this rear little hole here has got to go over this hook right here. So you kind of have to push it down and push it through at the same time, a little tricky. So you're gonna start in the back, push down and then push forward. If you did it right, the back should be locked down and the front should be locked down, which it is. So it's all in place. Then these little bolts go back on. Remember to keep those washers on there. So this one's gonna go here. Other one on the other side. Use your Allen key to tighten them down. That's it, all done. Very easy. Okay, just gonna test it out. Turn the key. Ignition turns on. Start it up.